Leidy Creek today. What day of the month is this? It's Saturday.
September.
Saturday to what?
September.
Yeah, September something. 19th or something.
September 9th.
September 9th.
Yep.
Bill came up here looking for me, and I was up Leidy Creek. He drove his little two-wheel drive pickup way up there. He got a Toyota.
I got my truck two-wheel drive up here.
Yeah.
Drive the route up here.
What's that?
I said I can drive the route up here.
Yeah.
I would have got in though. That would have stopped me.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
That would have stopped me.
Channel up here anywhere. Deer. Those antelope blend in so well, they don't see anything until you see the little butcher around their butcher white. I go out there sometimes. Sometimes on the line, whole line road, and you can see them out there. Something fell off or something. This here, I have seen deer all out in here, and the antelope too. The antelope can run over that hill over there and just
There's something right
seconds.
there. There's something right there. Can't tell. Maybe nothing. It's so weird how your tires throw your rocks up and hit your windshield. It's weird how your tires will throw rocks up and hit your windshield.
Yeah. They're down in these valleys and stuff here all over the place. There's another one up here to go off. I walked from here all the way over because I was jumping, you know. My 30-06, that maximum stock on it. The screw came loose on the gunsling, that gunsling. And I had to super glue it back in the stock. Leidy Creek.
What?
A lot of floods. This thing really floods.
So how many acres does that person have? How many acres does that house have?
On 4 grand? I have no idea.
No, that house is you're looking at.
I don't know. That was a Leidy ranch originally. I got the originally cowboy camp stove. They'll be in here all over the place. They had to change this road. couple times to wash it out. We'll be all along the pipeline pretty soon. Give you the primer for that gun. There it is.
Say your air conditioning is a little bit.
What's that?
Your air conditioning is struggling a little bit.
It usually is real cold.
See, that's not doing very well at all. I hear it cycling a
It
lot.
may need a Freon in it or something. I don't know.
It's not blowing very much at all. Probably. It's probably not even blowing 40 degrees.
What?
It's probably not even blowing 40 degrees, and it's not that hot outside.
No.
It should be blowing sub-zero. Focus it might blow sub-zero. Focus it blows sub-zero. I don't think I've charged that thing. I don't think I've recharged that AC in probably 4 or 5 years.
Think you what?
I don't think I've charged it in 4 or 5 years.
A year?
Yeah.
Well, I've never charged my Tundra. I think the T100 maybe. That gun, that pickup's old.
I have to recharge my picture every once in a while. It's got and it doesn't work very well. It's not a very good system.
This was real cold when I got it, and it was winter summertime, you know. But it seems like it's not cooling like it ought to be.
It's over there. Straight out there.
What's that?
What is that straight out there? That's just a tank or something?
Something. Horse, probably.
Horse? See it moving.
That might be a lonesome deal. Well, that one stays in better than the other one did. But I gotta get one of them clips and put in there.
Did you keep the other screw?
What?
Did you keep the original screw?
Yeah, I kept it. This one's bumpy, but it wasn't as much rocky as the other one was. And that one wasn't bad at all last year. I jumped some here. I jumped a lot of deer here before. This is the only place I ever killed a deer with a tag in the Bible. Up there, I took Timothy here. I took him up all these things, actually. So curled up you can't even tell where to go. This is where I usually jump them. A long shot with that rifle. Down to the creek. The road was so grown up. This is the line, the pipeline right there.
Pipeline for what?
That's going down the mountain to the, that went down to the mountain to that power plant a long time ago. There was a house up here burnt down. We went up here one time and I found a 12-gauge single shot shotgun, a nitro cane, and they all wouldn't let me take it with me. That line goes down there going into that hydroelectric plant. When I was young, that was the only electricity in Fish Lake Valley.
I think it was a rock I was looking at a while ago.
Yeah. That's a long shots out there. That 300 Magnum, that's where I used to shoot that baby. See this, all that berm down there?
Yeah.
You go out there and I mean there's deer all over that place. I've jumped 10, 15 deer out there at a time. Never been here that I didn't see antelope or the other one either. And we went up way up that. I've seen antelope all the way up there by actually beyond Trail Creek. We got a lot of lion. Yeah, pickup wouldn't be right like this at all. Jeep take up 30 miles an hour up this road. All from here over there, there's a lot of deer in that area. But you gotta walk up and down that creek and jump on it. Might be on that first road down there. I've jumped a lot of them down on that one. And I did all that tribal hunting up here. I didn't have to make it hunt daytime, nighttime with the spotlight in. See that pipe? Another road going over there. I've seen antelope all over this stuff. And deer too. Up there by that mine, back in there, there's antelope all over back in there. If I got an antelope tag, I'd probably go there. Saves on my pickup. This is down these ravines and stuff. Timothy here 10 years ago, I guess it was. That's Timothy. I remember going deer hunting up with me in Nevada, and he said, "Yeah, you shot Baptist." You don't have to go very far to go hunting here. But you get some, there's a creek going down there too. On this side of the road up here is where I saw that, shot that deer. Timothy was with me. Can a person do to make one of these things ride better? Put softer tires on them, I guess.
Let air out. Let more air out. When I go for a wind line, I have run about 20 pounds of air. 18 to 20 pounds of air.
I think that's got about 25 or 28 or something.
That's a lot of difference between 28 and 20.
Yeah, I know. I had 50 pounds of air in my Jeep, or my Tundra. And I put down 37 pounds or 35 pounds in them, and I mean, it made a world of difference. pipelines. Pieces of pipelines all over the place. They're having a poker run up here, off-road poker run today, tomorrow or something. Right up here is one of them, right here. You never were with me when I shot a deer up here, were you?
Nope. Never.
Well, yeah, I sure fed this tribe of Indians. What's that?
Tires flinging something.
Shot that deer right in here someplace. There's a beautiful meadow and pond up here. That deer right out there. There were 3 of them. You can see deer trails here. I think I shot that deer right here. Is it real flat? Might be an elderberry tree back there. Parasite getting all the way back up in here. They could be in here anywhere. I have my pistol out. Maybe go pipeline. That truck sure rides a lot better than this. There's a turnout right here where you can park. Come up here and park and then walk down here real quiet.
Someone's been through here recently.
Huh?
Someone's been through here recently.
Yeah, somebody's been up here. Had a fire in there, they burned all those trees out. There's rocks all around here. That mountain can cave off real easy. road was a creek, huh? There's a whole bunch of currents down there. See that? Flume? They used to think of that to keep the fish. See if we can get up there. Been doing something up here. There's a campground right here. Real pretty. You might see it here. Oh, you might be here though. See that? Look at that, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Marilyn likes this spot. There was water in here a lot higher before. It's pretty country, huh? It surprises you, huh? When you get up off the mountain, up in the mountains, it just turns into a little paradise. I like this thing that turns around on a dime. Road is here. Around here. This is one of my pretty places I like to come. When I was young, Dale took us up all this on a two-wheel drive. Of course, we haven't been any place except across the road where a four-wheel drive wouldn't go. Two-wheel drive. Creek is like a road going up there. I'd stop here and I'd walk a mile or two. I'd leave Marilyn in the truck. Up here and I'd throw all the sharp crops and everything out the road on the downside. They burned a lot of these cottonwood trees. because they sock up a lot of water and then going down to the Ford Ranch, you know. You see bighorn sheep in here too. Trailhead that goes way up here. Used to drive the cattle from the Ford Ranch up here. This would be a piece of cake on a quad. Suspension on now, but it's not really bad with the pickup. See, there was old buildings and stuff in here. See the foundations and stuff. Irrigation.
Like irrigation stuff there.
That was a sawmill up here too. Jump deer unless they're up real high. That's beautiful over there. A little smoother. At least it did. Up through here. Too many people up here.
Still look like there's fresh tire tracks there though.
Huh?
Looks like there's some fresh tire tracks there though.
Yeah, a while ago there were. There's a big camp in here. Automatic's so much easier than these standards in the mountains. Even though it's pretty positive with all standard, you can ease over things easier with an automatic. This is real pretty in here. It sure washed a lot of dirt out. park her and walk a mile or two up these roads. Then go get her and bring her up. I go further. I sure worked hard trying to get a deer 2 years ago, but now I can't. I'm not able to do that. Don't have enough lungs. Look at this, isn't this pretty? I think that's wild olives. Been in here sometime or another.
What's that?
Somebody's been in here sometime or another. I see the track.
Yeah.
Probably been up here bow hunting.
When will bow season open?
It's open.
When did it open?
It's been open for a couple weeks.
That's probably where we're not seeing no deer. We're already getting
You gotta
chased.
get close enough to one with a bow. That was the only thing. And almost was that thing. You like this country?
It's neat to see. It really is.
Kind of like going down Keysville. A little more rocks.
There's more rocks.
Huh?
More rocks.
More rocks here. Little rocks. Down there's big rocks. I can't believe we haven't seen any antelope. There's a lot of antelope in this country.
Haven't seen
Big washout.
squirrels or anything, hardly.
Huh?
You haven't really seen no squirrels or anything.
What?
You haven't even seen no squirrels.
No. See if I can get through here. I think I've had a video of this before. This road's a creek. Trying to look and see how many. 38 minutes, I guess. Used a half a tank of gas.
Yeah.
And we've only been 41 miles. out the rain. Up here, look, there's the rock. Rocks, a lot of rocks.
Right there, it looks like that would be a perfect place for a deer right there.
Oh, it's a beautiful place. Big meadows.
Can't expect to see a deer up here.
Yeah, you
Just be
you ought to see a
200
deer
yards
in
away.
here. It's high enough too.
Expect to see something that may just be out of range, you know?
What?
I would expect to at least see something out of range.
What?
I would expect to see something that was out of range at least.
Yeah. I haven't done much traveling here because this grass is not down in the middle of the bushes in the middle of the road. We'll get up here and turn around a little bit.
It's kind of surprising.
What?
This land here, I would think you'd see something here.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be a lot deer in here. More rocky too. Might find a place to turn around up here. This is beautiful deer country. A little bit out of range of that rifle. It wouldn't be out of range of my 30-06. Or that old 300 Magnum. Turn around up here someplace, I think. There's the fence right there. There's a wild olive tree, I think. think there's a campground down there. Here again.
So how long ago did they close down the boonies?
What?
How long ago did they close the boonies down?
I think in July. End of July, I think. End of July. I wish we'd have gone there that night so she could have seen that. You hadn't been in there, but it's all the same almost. That Dora really did a lot of work on that place. But I think what the problem was is everything was broke down. You know, the walk-in was messed up. It was going to cost thousands of dollars. And this would be a good place to turn around right here. There's another place out here. Boy, you'd think there'd be deer in here someplace. Close to the glaciers. I think there's a bear or something being here. There's an anthill and a half right there.
Okay.
Did you see that? That's what the Indians used to. See that big anthill there?
Yeah, that's a big anthill.
They used to take and put those rocks in their rattles. Medicine rattles.
There's a big rock right there?
Huh?
Is that a big rock right there?
There's what?
Is that a big rock right there? Or is it a building or something?
Big rock over there.
Is it a white thing?
Yeah. We got it done. Now let's see if we can see one going out. The road was sure a lot better last year than it is now. But they haven't graded it at all. They grade all the roads.
I'll grade it. It's F.
Huh?
I'll grade it. It's F.
What's that?
I'll give it a grade of F.
Yeah. You wouldn't feel all this bouncing around in that pickup. It's got 10-ply tires on it also. Hey, there's a regular Christmas tree there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of old pines in these things. This is all heavy wooded in here. One time they come up here and cut it all out. They, in the late 1800s and early 1900s, they were cutting every piece of wood in this country for either firewood or charcoal to mine. There's a lot of old pines back in there in places. Oh, a minute. Look. things going. Pretty comfortable, huh? Look at that light that's back in there, gate and gate place. Let me take a picture of the gate. You think we just scared one up someplace?
Thought that would have been the case.
Huh?
You would have thought that would have been the case.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna look underneath the hood here. That's a big rock over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You see that white on top of it?
Yeah.
That's where the birds have gone to set up there,
Yeah.
looking for something. They've been doing that a long time.
That's a dirt drive. I don't know where I was at now.
What's that?
Yesterday I was someplace. That was so funny was there was a big building with a big sign on it, and the sign was throwing a big shadow on the building.
Yeah.
And everywhere that shadow was, there was a pigeon.
Yeah.
They were sitting in the shadow of that sign. I thought that was really funny, you know, because I mean there must have been 600 or 700 pigeons on that building.
How many?
Probably 600 or 700 pigeons. It was a ridiculous amount of pigeons.
They got a lot of things in Bishop where the pigeons can't set. They got wires, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I just thought it was funny because they were sitting in, I mean, you can see the shadow, the outline of the shadow of the sign, and the pigeons were all in the outline. They're right up to the edge of the shadow. No, the rest of the whole building, no pigeons.
That's why I'll live there.
So they must be moving around with that shadow. Big slide there, that slide.
What's that?
Big slide there.
Yeah. Rock slide.
Probably snow melt, doing that.
And rain, heavy rains. It rains hard up here sometimes. Look how it's washed that clay down the road. It gets it in, fills in between the rocks some places, you know, it's not too bad. When it washes the rocks, all the dirt away from the rocks, and it's rocky. trees are dying.
I was looking at a lot of trees.
There's some of those cypress, not cypress, but ones that had the berries on them. Anyway. Juniper trees. See if the radio works. KG6 TBO, KG6 TBO, N7IU mobile. KG6 TBO, N7IU mobile. Deal there. That's a point. That's a nice canyon back up in there.
What do you think's killing those trees?
Huh?
What do you think's killing the trees?
The what?
What do you think's killing the trees?
I don't know. There's some kind of beetles or something they say, but I don't know. We've had a couple of years of real good rain and moisture. It looks like they attack a certain kind of tree. There's some dead ones up there in Trail Canyon Road. I thought about going up there and getting some of the wood, but I got plenty of wood down there I got to bring up.
N7RU, KG6, TBO.
Did you hear me a while ago?
You're coming in clear.
Okay, well nothing else works up here.
See that floor, Jim?
I said it's good the radio's working because nothing else works up here. The phones sure don't work.
Well, it's nice and clear.
Yeah, you're real loud too.
You're on Leidy Creek?
We're way up on Leidy Creek, way up here, real high.
Well, I hope you can see a deer. Maybe that high up.
Seen rocks.
We've seen a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks.
Well, there's a lot of rocks, all right. Well, they'll show up when you least expect it.
Well, we changed our mind about the fish. We want chicken fried steak.
You're gonna have a steak?
No, I said we changed our mind. We want chicken fried steak. We could have a steak also, but I have to get it when I get down there. I got plenty of propane to cook on and everything. Want a steak? No? Yeah.
Well, I just need scallop potatoes. So, I don't know where the chicken fried steak is, so when you get home, we'll take care of that. But I did get some lettuce cut up, some romaine lettuce, So we'll just wait till you get home and you can fix it the way you want.
Oh, we'll have that or the fish, one or the other. Anyway, ends up an IU. Thank you for coming back to me, sweetheart.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you, well, it's getting kind of around 5 o'clock and maybe they'll show up. I hope you get a chance to get a deer with Jimmy, and Jimmy might get one too. Well, I'll let you go. KG6 TBO clear.
Ends up an IU.
Think you saw something? Or
What's that?
did you think you saw something? Or
Well, I was just looking, that's a good place. I walked down there and looked in there before. You want to look over there? I don't think we're going to have any traffic up here.
Yeah, we were off-roading one time and this guy had had one of these, but it was a little white Jeep with 4-cylinder in it.
Yeah.
Which he was trying to get up this waterfall, which I took my truck up that waterfall and never spun a tire, you know.
Yeah.
And just cruised up it, you know, just easy, you know.
It what?
And just went up easy. We watched him try to go up that hill, probably 4 or 5 times. And every time he got to this one spot, and it would just stall the engine.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like it was slipping the clutch, you know?
It's what?
It wouldn't like it was slipping the clutch. It just would stall out.
Yeah.
Had no power.
There's a juniper tree.
Yeah.
Marilyn likes to get those berries off of that and put them in a roast, but we never do that. But I don't know how many times I've stopped and got juniper berries for her. She did it once with Fody when Fody came.
So one of when we stopped over to him and said, hey, you know, it almost seems like, you know, it was so stalling so bad, it was like he had it in high range.
Like he had what?
In high range.
Yeah.
And wasn't spinning a tire, wasn't doing nothing. And so Gary and Damon walked over to the guy and said, hey, you sure you got that thing in low range? What do you think, I'm stupid? Okay. He backed off and went at it a couple more times, and just, we kind of tried to, you know, they tried to kind of guide him which way to go up the rocks, you know. And then they asked him, where are you going? Well, we want to go to Charles Manson's house.
Oh, that was up by Death Valley.
Yeah. And we said, yeah, you're just a little ways up the road. You got to go. And then Damon says, hey, would you like me to? And I said, I think I could get your truck up that waterfall. The guy goes, if I can't get my truck up the waterfall, I don't need to go see Charles Manson's cabin. Okay, have fun. Turn around. Get out of our way.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why people have to be like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it amazes me that people are that way. Well, you're recording, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm recording. Well, I've seen people up in the woods like that before, but I was almost always by myself. This is pretty here. Really pretty. Look at the lake down there.
Fish
You can
lake?
see it. That's the fish lake. It's pretty big, isn't it? That's the first time. No water coming from the bottom. I walked down in there. They could be in there, you'd never see them. Isn't that pretty down there?
Yeah.
Fish Lake, that's back. You remember when Fish Lake was all the way up to the road? You were young.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever took you fishing there or not.
I think so. Wasn't it really deep?
What?
Didn't the lake have a really deep spot in it?
What's that?
Didn't it have a deep spot in it?
Had a what?
Deep spot?
Oh yes, it did. It was. They said it was bottomless, but he filled that all up with drilling mud and stuff.
It'd take a lot to do that.
Huh?
It'd take a lot of mud to do that.
He sure did. Truck and trailer loads, one after another, and then cement. You'd think you'd see him run out of there. My left shoulder's hurting, boy. Bouncing around. I got some real nice steaks in there. I usually reserve them for Alex when he comes up. He ate 2 T-bone, 1.5 T-bone steaks for breakfast the other day.
Wow.
He likes steak, and he does a lot of things for me, and I fix him all up if I can. I can't get anybody to do what he does.
Yeah. Jason, last time, I think maybe the last time Jason came up.
Huh?
Last time Jason came up, I said, hey, I'm gonna go get us a steak so we can split it.
What's that?
I told him I'm gonna go to the steakhouse and get a steak for us to eat. And he goes, a steak? Yeah, we'll split it.
What?
He said, a steak? I said, yeah, we'll split it. I got like a 64-ounce steak.
How many?
64 ounce.
He might be able to eat one of them.
Who, Alex?
Huh?
Alex?
He might be able to.
Okay.
He can eat like, well, I don't know what they eat like Travis. Remember Travis?
Yeah.
I don't think he can eat like Travis, but he can put a lot of stuff away. I'd like to see him eat like that. Thrills me when I can feed somebody like that and they enjoy their dinner. He does so much for me.
I might sleep tonight.
What?
I said, I might sleep tonight. I'm tired.
You think you can sleep?
Just gonna try. Give it an effort.
Yeah. Well, it's quiet.
I don't need that.
Oh. Talking.
What's gonna happen, don't you?
What's that?
It's gonna happen, don't you?
What?
We're gonna go to the house and there's gonna be a deer in your yard.
What?
We're gonna go to the house and there's gonna be a deer in your yard. We've been chasing the deer all day long.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We'll go to the house and we'll see one in the yard, yeah. You saw the pictures that I had there 4 bucks in the yard that time, one big 4 points. Now that looks like a trail over there of some sort. This has got a better shot at, well, I think you can see Tonopah from here. Yeah, you can see Tonopah. High enough. Boy, that's like bodacious. You ever see that bull buck, bodacious? That's the most dangerous bull ever. He killed several people. I think he was only ridden 2 or 3 times and hundreds of times. Mining claim up there. Somebody's driving that down like a, down there like a road.
Like a tractor tire.
It's a tractor's. Might be some deer in here. This road here is a little bit muddied up.
See the tractor tires there.
What?
There's tractor tires here.
What's that?
There's backhoe, like backhoe tires.
Yeah. Might have been up there doing something so they could get up here. There's a lake down there. Pond.
Isn't that what we just looked at?
Yeah, they were. They might have had to get in here and clean this road out.
Yeah.
I've seen it just piled up. Isn't that pretty? I'd love to come up in this country like this, but I love to share it with somebody. I'm coming by myself anymore. It's man,
What's it again?
not as much fun. My foot got caught on the floor mat again. That's that plume. Look at that. Glad I had 10-ply tires on this thing today. bath.
Say it needed a bath.
Huh?
It needs a bath.
Yeah. I'm so disappointed we didn't get to see any antelope.
Yeah.
Got my antelope gun with me too. At 25-35. 30-30, 257 diameter bullet in it. They souped it up from the 25-20. 25-20 was an early varmint gun, and then the 25-35 was a cast meow, and then they came out with a 257 Roberts and all that. The 25-06, and a lot of them were 308 shells with a 257 diameter, 243 smaller. See the creeks and stuff? There's a marsh right there. That's about where I shot that deer. I'm glad to see Fish Lake down there. It went all the way down that way to Wright Road and all the way over there to that marsh. I've seen it all the way over to the hot well. In the 80s. That's when the Mount St. Helens went off, you know. Then we had some really bad weather. Cold weather. There's a couple of places down there at Mustang Creek, or Wild Horse Creek, that is. But I haven't been up there for years. There ought to be a lot of deer there. This is antelope country. There isn't any. Maybe. That pipeline.
Yeah, it's leaking.
Let's go over this hill. Couldn't be any rougher than the road, did it? We're getting the horse job here. Who's the meal?
What?
Who's the meal? Nothing.
right there's a pipeline you went past.
There's the road. Like rocks.
Hello. We're coming down the mountain here. We got some service finally. It was raining real good there for a minute. You there? What's that?
I saw the video that you sent me.
Oh yeah, that was Indian Creek we went up.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, we went way up there. Probably, I don't know. He said maybe 10, 11,000 feet, but I don't know if it's that far, but
It had to be 11,000 feet there, because that was only 1,000 feet higher.
yeah. So we're coming down the mountain here. We have not seen one animal. Was that? Was that Jamie? Was that? What?
Gonna listen?
Well, if I can hear you, I can.
Was it hard to breathe that high?
No, it wasn't. I didn't have any problems.
High. It's 9,000 feet above
Yeah.
that even me word. I should for an asthmatic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, I guarantee you, we're 7,000 feet right now. Because we're
7,500 probably.
yeah, 7,000, 7,500.
Yeah.
Because the valley's 5,000 feet. Where my dad lives, it's 5,500. So we're way up in the mountains above that
Between 7,000 and 8,000.
right now.
We were up there about 11.
We're quite a ways up there.
When you get up there where those
Cactus.
cactus are, you know you're on 11,000 feet.
He said there's some cactus that grows at 11,000 feet, and that's where we were. So, was that Jamie in the background?
Yes, yes.
I thought I heard her.
I'm at Jimmy's house.
How are you? What you doing?
Putting in more stuff.
Okay. All right. Stuff she bought at
We're recording all this so they can see it.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, we're trying to get it up nice and even.
Okay. All right, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you.
Hi, Jamie. If you're there. Hi, Jamie, if you're there. Hi, Becky.
Dad's saying hi to you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, I said hi too.
It is pretty dang rocky. Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
Oh man.
It's not Rocky Road ice cream either.
It's not Rocky Road ice cream. But you can tell how much water they got up there this year. This road's washed out. Everything's washed out.
20, over 20 inches of water.
Well, the roads are all washed out. No dirt left on them. They're only rocks.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
There's only rocks. But it's raining a little bit, not bad right now. problem with this place. It can rain a lot in a hurry.
Yeah.
We're probably, you know, that road that we go on right now, we're probably 3 miles from there now, up the hill.
Okay. That's cool.
Right above the Ford Ranch and Fish Lake.
Right by Ford Ranch and Fish Lake.
That's cool.
We went by that place where there's a lot of just, look like fence made out of trees. I don't know if you remember that place when we were going down to the center.
That's a big rock over there, you know?
Yep. Anyway, oh man, gosh, getting beat up. It seems like he's barely learning how to drive a stick shift.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, baby, I'm gonna let you go. I'm
Alright.
not thinking of safe for her.
All right, bye-bye.
Call me later, okay?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Marilyn's real patient. She goes up here with me and she'll just stay in the car. She just likes to go off in the mountains. We went down that one, didn't we? Or did we?
I don't know. We went over there once. I think we went down over there, then we didn't come across it here.
Yeah, both directions, because one road is Forest Plum Mountain. Used to go there.
I think you'd see him out here in the evening.
Well, you would think we'd seen a bighorn sheep. We would have seen an antelope. We're not home yet. Time to get on the road. Down here by the high line, I jumped a lot of deer there before. When I was a tropical hunter, I could shoot any kind of deer, buck or doe, or age or whatever. I could have shot bighorn sheep and antelope, but I just didn't want to do it. They're just too pretty. The deer are pretty too, but I put in for a sheep tag and an antelope tag a few times, but I never got one. Looks like a road going down there. I know there's one down here by the high line. I used to jump a lot of deer and antelope both from that creek. We're about 6,500 right now.
Yeah, that'd be that. What happened to your altimeter?
Huh?
What happened to your altimeter?
It's in the pickup. I thought about putting it in here, but I haven't yet. I took that thing from car to car for a long time, haven't I?
Yep.
I wish I could buy another one. I'd buy one. I can't believe we haven't seen an antelope.
in this trip, we haven't seen even a horse.
Huh?
We haven't even seen a horse.
I can see horses on the last one.
And then this,
And there are always horses here. I think they're down by the lake. The deer may be down by the lake. Who knows? I saw the horses out there the other day. Those antelope blend right in with everything. That white spots bouncing around all over. I wish we could see a 30 antelope herd or something like we have up here.
a lot of elk here.
Huh?
See, last time we came up, I saw a big elk herd.
Did you see one this time? Or was it too late?
Oh yeah, it was too late.
I saw a bunch of them the other day, about 50. I think I got a video of them. One at the end of the video, my heart came up. So this fuel injection I got on here is aftermarket.
No.
Huh?
You got a throttle body that's aftermarket on it.
Throttle body.
Might be a throttle body, might be just a spacer.
What?
Maybe just a run-up spacer. Not really sure.
Boy, I could use that old 300 Magnum and get them way over there. To it if it wasn't blowing and raining. I'll tell you what, I was up here when it blowing and raining and sleeting. I couldn't hit anything. Knocked them bullets off. See over there where that white stuff is? And where that white stuff is there?
Yeah.
That lake went all the way over there at one time. Back out here again. Been things stirred up since we were here before. They move around, those animals move up. I mean, it's nice to get a deer, but I want you to see the animals too. Probably laying in that creek. A lot of horses here, see? Nothing again. There's a marsh over there. And over there where those see those mountains right there, the big tall mountain, there's a marsh in there, that's called Columbia Marsh. The ground out there will look like there's no water on it. You go in there and you just sink down in there. Huh?
Get across that pipe.
What?
There's a pipe right there.
Yeah. We just went over it too. That road used to go all the way down there. I used to drive down there in that little Toyota. Yell the deer out of there. We just went over the pipeline. It's got a little water in it. Leaking here and there. A lot of the old pipeline is riveted when they used to roll it.
Well, that pipeline's still there.
Huh?
So old.
Yeah. I've got some of that at the house for a piece of memorabilia.
The water going down Fish Lake.
It's going down to the ranch into the irrigation lines, and what they don't use they put on Fish Lake. They're going down to Fish Lake. You haven't seen this down there. It washed the road out 10 feet deep in places. It looks like a ravine going right across down there by the not Mooney's, but by the little community center. Country like this, it's good to have a ham radio. Nice long video here. They'll like that. This one is 5 minutes, but I think that's another one. Fish Lake Valley, it's all green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even out here in the sagebrush, it's green. Too many tumbleweeds this year. I think all the horses are up there. Thought we saw one horse up here.
No, I was wrong. You thought it was Old Bill.
What?
You thought it was Lonesome Bill. It was Rock.
He's always by himself. That's a pretty rock there. So much growth in here, you can't hardly tell where the road's going. I'd like to take you back up in there. There's good deer country back in there with springs and stuff all over. Good for chukar hunting too. Every night the animals used to go out there and get in that field. There's so much.
Stop for a second.
What?
Stop for a second.
What?
Where's your binoculars at?
Right here.
Right there. With my glasses on, it looked like there's something standing right there, but it's not. Right below the tree. See, there's bunches of trees out there. Then they got the brown just below that. Sure is staying still, but I can't even tell what it is. Really looks like something standing there, but look through the binoculars. You cannot see what it is. It's not a bush. It's not a. I'm not sure what it is, but it's kind of weird. Can you see it? See where the tree is? The bush of trees over there?
Yeah.
Look straight, come back toward us. See where the brown stuff is?
Mm-hmm.
Just below that. there's something there, but I don't think it's an animal. But it sure looks like one at first glance. Can you see what it is?
Huh?
Can you see what it is?
I don't know.
It's not an animal. I don't, because it's not moved. I don't think it's standing there that long.
Unless it was a cow.
It's too small to be a cow.
What's that?
It's too small to be a cow. But it's got to be rock formation, maybe a bunch of rocks that just are at the right angle, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure glad to see that lake out there.
And now we're coming up on it closer.
You what?
I think it's a rock formation. I think that's what it is. I think it's rocks that were just the right angle, you know what I'm saying?
All the corrals out there.
It's getting to look less and less like an animal. Might be a pipe or something in there.
Could be.
You see it? What I'm talking about?
What's that?
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think it's a pipe or something.
The deer hang close to this ranch a lot of times. But there's so much food this year, they're scattered all over. Can you imagine? Over 100 years ago, they went up there and cut all those fence posts up here and brought them down, skinned them all off, put them in the ground, and they all grew. Hank Patterson told me that. And then,
Where's that guy with the trino live?
huh?
Where's the guy with the trino live?
What's that?
Where's the guy live with the trino? The trino.
Oh, or something.
The trino.
That what?
The guy that has the trino.
Oh, over there. Right over there. That's Art.
Art. I can't remember his name.
It'll say Rusty J. Ranch. He's working on it a little bit. Him and the boy are both.
What?
Him and the boy are both working on it. I'm getting hungry.
Right?
I want some warm food. The road is busy, isn't it? What's that?
It is a welding box, I think.
Really?
I think that's what it is.
Maybe it's got welding rod in it.
I think it's only half the box.
Somebody might have gone up here to work on something.
It's like a welding rod box.
Yes, you did. What's that?
That would not have been my first thought at
Well,
first.
see, the welding rod that I used to have came in different kind of boxes.
Yeah.
Now it's so much different. Than
That's a pretty.
everything is. I've got some welding rod boxes like that.
That's a pretty recent style box. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right now.
it's
Present tense.
It's present tense. I don't know what made me think of that because where we are, you know what I'm saying?
What's that?
I wouldn't have thought that would be right here.
Yeah. Well, they're working on things all the time.
I think like pipelines and stuff like that, but that could be what they're working on.
That could be gates or pipelines or anything.
Gates, yeah.
Or pieces of equipment.
And it could be off a ranch over there and it got blown over here.
Yeah. There was a road out here going with that pole line. Go off there on that pole line. That road isn't too bad usually. Might jump something out here. Hopefully it's not making too much interference on my video. I drove out here before and jumped these deer. Whoop-de-doos. Poker run. They're going this way. For some reason. Been out here, I'd probably scared up what animals on their way. Shift down, up, and now I get to go back down. I've seen them all, these little ravines out here. We've been over the roads today.
poker run in here, and that's probably why there's no animals here.
What?
If they've been running the poker run through here, it's probably why there's no animals.
But they could come back. We'll go down here to the creek and see what. I've seen so many antelope in here and deer. I got in here one time, I jumped deer right here, and I shot at them for 300 yards in the sleet and hail and rain. I guess it's damn.
Well, still that way.
Still got a little bit more.
I don't know where it goes to, but they went that way.
Well, they did.
There's poker run. It says right there.
It does.
So,
Okay.
see the sticker?
Well, we'd have jumped them if we'd have seen them anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty mountain. It's snowing and raining and hailing up there. A lot of cattle on that ranch.
Yep.
Nick had his horses there for a long time.
Right.
A lot of whoop-de-doos.
Yeah. That's probably why they picked this line.
Huh?
That's probably why they picked this line.
Yeah.
Looks like
What?
razors and stuff like that on it.
Yeah. That's probably what it is. They don't take very many Jeeps on it anymore. Some. I think this is the only place they go. Maybe I ought to go down and fill this thing up with gasoline.
You gonna unload this gun first?
Yeah, but we're not finished yet. We're gonna go right out here and shoot it. That'll unload it real good. Boonies was closed. They couldn't go there for anything. They opened up the community center for them to go there and had dinner there for them, I guess.
When was it?
Dorcas Women's Club
When
for the poker run.
when was the poker run?
Right this weekend, for what I know.
Done before we got out here today.
What?
It may have been done before we got out.
Yeah, that may be what's wrong. Well, they wouldn't consider hunters anyway. Go about a mile that way and then up the road. We might see a deer there.
Oh, there's some guy shooting 100 rounds yesterday there.
Huh?
There's someone shooting 100 rounds here yesterday.
Well, that don't bother them. Somebody put a berm up there so that you know, put a target up and everything.
Left turn, Clyde.
What?
Left turn.
What?
Left turn.
Yeah. Well, now I can put it in lower range. Left in the old hydroelectric plant.
Can you get into it?
Huh?
Can you get in there?
What?
Can you get in there?
Have I been there?
Can you go in there?
Well, it's on private property now, but, you know. They put no passing up there to keep the riffraff off of town, or, you know. Raining a little bit again. Art might have gone out there and set that